Assalamu alaikum. I have received quite a few comments saying that you all wanted to learn Quran and Arabic through word by word Quran. Some of you said you want to learn Arabic without the i'rab, which are the case markings. So I will start a new Quranic Arabic course today for word to word Quran with meanings without much of grammar details. However, I will point out the three root letters as that will help you more easily learn new vocabulary with the same root letters. Please comment and let me know if you like this method. Today, let's start with Surah Fatiha word to word. Okay, so let's start with Surah Al-Fatihah word to word meanings. And as you can see, I'm using corpus.quran to give you the meanings over here. Okay, so let's start, inshallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So here we start with Bismillahi, in the name of Allah. So here, let's look at this first word here. It's actually two words. The first is be, which is a preposition to mean in. And then we have ism right here, which means name. Okay, so the root letters are Sin, Mim, and Waw. So from this root, this word ism means name. Now there are other words from this root that are related, but we are not going to cover in general all the root meanings here because that will confuse you. When you get to the verse, you can look at that meaning. But for example, from the same root letters is the word asma'u, which means the sky or heavens. But here we just focus on the word meaning right here. And this is Allahi. So in the name of Allah. So here it is Ar-Rahmanir Rahimi. It means the most gracious and the most merciful. So we notice that in these two words here, the root letters are the same. They are Ra, Ha, and Mim. And here the Alif and Noon are extra. Okay, so they follow a pattern here for this type of noun, which is why this Alif Noon gives it that specific meaning. Okay, and here, like I said, it means most gracious, and here it means most merciful. So the root letters is the same for these two words. Now let's move forward. Okay, so here we have Alhamdulillahi. All praise and thanks be to Allah. So let's look at Alhamdu, which means all praise and thanks. Here the root letters are Ha, Mim, and Dal. Okay, and the meaning we've gone over. And this Al is extra. It means the. It makes it definite. Okay. So the next word here is Lillahi, which is Li plus Allah. And Li is a preposition which gives the meaning of to or for, meaning belonging to Allah. So we're saying all praise belongs to Allah. Okay. So moving on, this is saying Rabbil Alameen, which means the Lord of the universe, right? Okay, so here, let's look at this word, Rabbi. The root letters are Ra, and then Ba and Ba. Okay, to mean the Lord. And the next word here, the root letters are Ain, Lam, and Mim. Okay, and again, these two letters, Ya and Noon, are extra. Here it's giving the meaning of being a plural with these extra letters. Okay, and again, Alameen means universe, and this Al makes it definite. Okay, so move forward. So here, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, we've already covered. So let's do Maliki Yawmiddin, which means the master of the day of judgment. So let's do word to word. The first word here is Malik with root letters, Mim, Lam, and Kaf, and the meaning is right here. It means the master. Okay. Yawm, the root letters are Ya, Waw, and Mim, and Yawm is a very common word in the Quran to mean day, right? So, Maliki Yawmiddin, day of judgment here. So the next word, Adini, it means judgment. Of course, now this root letter here, which is Dal, Ya, and Noon, will have other meanings in the root, but here it means judgment, day of judgment. Okay, it's referring to the day of judgment. And this Al is extra. Okay, it makes it definite. So let's move forward. Right here. Okay, so Iyyaka na'budu. Here, the ka is a pronoun to mean you. So this iya comes because whenever there's a pronoun by itself, this iya will have to be attached to it. So it gives it some emphasis, and here it's meaning you alone, meaning nobody else, you alone. Okay, and then let's look at the next word, which is na'budu, means we worship. Here, the noon is actually extra to mean we. It's attached to this verb with the root letters of Ain, Ba, and Dal. Okay, so those are the root letters. And Na'budu gives it the meaning we worship. So this is a present tense verb. Now, move on to right here. وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. So here, wow is to means and. Iyaka, we've just done this one. So let's move here to nasta'in. Okay, so it means we ask for help. So let's break it down here. This is a form 10 verb, present tense verb, and the noon here means we. Okay, so here the root letters are Ain, Waw, and Noon. Aun, which the root has a meaning of help. Okay, but here, form 10 of the verb usually has the meaning to give the meaning of asking. So in form 10, 3 letters are added, which is alif, sin, and ta, and it usually gives the meaning of asking. So here it is asking for help. Okay, nasta'in. So let's move forward. Okay. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. It means guide us to the path, the straight path. Okay, so let's do word to word. Here, this is ihdi, is the verb piece, and it's a commanding verb or an imperative verb making a request. So guide. Guide us. This na is the pronoun, attached pronoun to mean us. So here, this is the imperative command verb saying ihdina, guide us. So here the root letters are ha, dal, and ya. Okay, that's the root letters here. Okay, moving on to as-sirat. Here the root letters are pretty obvious, which is swad, ra, and ta. Okay, and this al is added to make it definite, the path. Okay, and the next word is al-mustaqim, which is the straight. So here the root letters are qaf, waw, and mim. Okay, so again, in this noun form, it means the straight. But from this root, we get others very commonly used words in the Quran, such as qiyamah, right? We know yawm al-qiyamah, or we also know qiyam, which is standing. So as we encounter those words, when we do those verses, we'll cover those meanings so that you're not confused. Here you can learn it. Al-mustaqim means the straight. Okay, so let's move forward. Now we are in verse number 7 here. So we are in Sirat al-Ladina, the path of those. So here the root letters of this word is swad, ra, and ta. It means path. Okay. Al-Ladina is of those. An'amta. So here this is a verb. Okay, so the ta is a pronoun that is attached to mean you. And this verb is an'ama. Okay. So here this verb means to bestow favor. Okay, it's a form for verb. Okay, and it, like I said, it means to bestow favor, and it is a past tense verb. An'amta. So it means you have bestowed favors. On who? Alayhim, on them. So here it's a preposition. The first part is a preposition to mean ala, on, and whom is a pronoun, on them. Okay, moving forward. Ghayril maghdub, not of those who earned your wrath. So ghayri means not. And here the word al-maghdub means earning wrath. So the root letters are ghain, dwad, and ba. Okay? Maghdub, and this al is makes it definite. Alayhim, on them. On them. Okay. And then let's move forward. Waladwalin, and not of those who go astray. So here wa means and la means not. And this is ad-dalin, meaning of those who go astray. So here the root letters are dwad and lam and lam. Okay, so it means astray or error. Okay, so we stop right here. Hopefully you have benefited from this class, and inshallah we will cover more of this next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.